What is going on, you guys, and welcome to the Upper 90 YouTube soccer channel. Today's Friday, which means we need to make some predictions with the Premier League this week. Again, week 9, so stick around as we dive deeper into this. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of the Premier League, which is why we're making these predictions each and every week. Now, last week, I did fairly well. This week, I'm going to make some bold predictions, which may make me look really intelligent or may make me look really dumb. But with that, let's start with the first game, which happens to be Arsenal versus Aston Villa, which is going to be actually happening later today. Now, in this game, Villa had a big loss last week against Wolves, and it's starting to show maybe this team isn't as good as they thought they were. Arsenal also struggling. They ended up having a draw 2-2 or maybe it was 1-1 to Crystal Palace. And I think Arsenal, though, in this game will be the better club, and therefore I see them winning 3-1. Following that match, we have my club, Chelsea versus Norwich. This game, I don't think is too difficult, even though Chelsea right now do not have a forward, really. I think Chelsea still wins this fairly easy, 4-0. Following that, then, we have Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. This is going to be an interesting game because Newcastle now have a caretaker. They let Steve Bruce go. Neither team has actually won a game this season, and I feel like this is going to be another game that's going to be fairly boring. There may be some good chances, but overall, I see this game ending in a draw with a 1-1 draw. After that, then, we have Everton versus Watford. This is going to be one of my first games where I think there might be a bigger upset. I think Watford can actually come out and win this game, even though Everton have been playing fairly well this season so far under Rafa Benitez. I think Watford, though, can inch this out and win 2-1 in this game. Then after that, we have Leeds versus Wolves. Now, like I said, Wolves had a very good game or comeback last week against Aston Villa, but I think they got a little bit lucky, and Leeds is a better team than Aston Villa, and I actually see them winning fairly confidently with this one and somehow picking up a clean sheet in this game. I see them winning 3-0. After that, then, we have Saints versus Burnley. This, again, is going to be another one where it could go back and forth, but I think Burnley is the better team. James Ward-Prowse is still out with that red card they picked up against Chelsea. I think that's going to be a huge problem for the Saints in the midfield, and therefore, like I said, I think Burnley is going to win this 2-0. Then after that, I have another upset with Brighton versus Manchester City. I know, Manchester City being one of the better teams this season, but Brighton right now have been playing fairly well. They are in the top 4 right now, and I think they're going to give Manchester City a run for their money, and I think this is going to be a very close game. I think Manchester City are going to come out, score the first goal, kind of go into cruise control, and then Brighton are going to come back and win this game 2-1. Now, this, again, may be a bold prediction, but again, these are two better teams this season, so I think either team can actually win this game. Then on Sunday, we start off with Brentford versus Leicester City. This, again, I think is going to be another upset game. I think Brentford, the way they've been playing, the way they played against Chelsea, they came close to tying that game, if not possibly winning that game, and I think they can beat Leicester this weekend as well. I see them winning 3-2. After that, then, I have West Ham versus Tottenham. Tottenham, I think, are starting to get a little bit better each and every week in the Premier League. Outside the Premier League is a whole nother story, but in the Premier League, I think they're doing fairly well. Harry Kane finally scored his first Premier League goal this season. I think he can start getting things going for the club. They shouldn't really have a problem against West Ham, and I see them winning this 3-1. And then following it out, we have Manchester United versus Liverpool, the big match that everyone's looking forward to this weekend. I know a lot of people are saying that Manchester United is a fairly good team, but I think they're a fairly lucky team so far this season. Their defense is having a lot of issues. Harry Maguire seems to be making mistakes after mistakes, and somehow Ronaldo keeps pulling this team with him, along with a few other players such as Bruno Fernandes, and therefore they're looking better than they actually are. If either of those players aren't able to score or produce, you definitely see how well or how bad this team can struggle in matches. And obviously Liverpool is one of the better clubs in the Premier League, and even when they're having bad days, they still can beat pretty much any team in the league, and therefore I see them easily winning this game 3-1. I do see Ronaldo possibly scoring a goal in this game, but again, I see Liverpool dictating this entire match. Now, with that being said, like I said, I had some upsets, but overall, I think this is going to be another good week in the Premier League. I'm looking forward to all these matches. So comment down below what you think. who you think's going to win, what you thought on my predictions, and where I was right and where I was wrong. I want to know what you think as well. So that is all I have for you today. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate that, and we will see you next time.